So once you've got your intro down, let's start looking at the verse. And it goes like this. And then of course that goes into the chorus, which will be in the next lesson. So there's a lot going on here. It's very delicate, intricate. You need a lot of accuracy going on in your picking hand, but let's break it down bar by bar. So the first chord is on a G. Now we're playing a G like this. And so here I'm holding down the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And I'll be playing the E string open, the A string open, and the D string open. Okay? Like that. Now, the first bar, you're just going to play the holding those fingers down, the 2nd string and the 1st string together. You want to play that with the A string in the bass. Now, the bass is alternating. You could play it like this, but if you're following through with the tab, I'm playing the D string, but like I said in the intro video, a lot of strumming going on. So if you're following through the tab, more often than not, that D string I'm strumming with the nail of my index finger, just really lightly like this. And I might get the G string in there as well. That's not on the tab, but sometimes I might hit that string and it just fills it out a little bit. So you have still got the going on, but I'm doing it like this. So do bear that in mind if you're following through with the tab. So here we go. Hold that chord down, play the 2nd string and the 1st string with the A string. Then a light strum. Okay, that's on the D string. Okay. And then we go and play the E string in the bass, followed by a light strum. So you got, and then the A, and then a down up on the 2nd, 3rd string. And then it goes to a C chord, and we just bar using our 3rd finger, the 5th fret, from the 2nd to the 5th string. Okay, and here you can just play the B string or the 2nd string and the 5th string together. And then a light little strum down, but mainly aiming for the G 5th fret. Okay? Like that. So you're just picking down with the nail on the G string. And then we go back to this G chord here. So it's the 3rd on the 2nd and the 4th on the 3rd. Play the B string or the 2nd string with the open A string. Strum, and then bass, low E string, strum. So, and then we go back to our C, so we bar the 5th and play the 2nd, the 3rd and the 5th string together. Okay, so you've gone from the beginning. And then down to the 1st fret on the 1st string and the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. And we'll play that together. And that will probably be a little down strum. Sorry. And then back here. Okay, so we go back to this G shape and play the 2nd string and the 3rd string with the 5th string. And then we just keep the bass moving. Okay? From the beginning. And then we lift off and we strum down, up, down. Oh, actually on the last one you strum down, up, and then you're going to pick all open strings, the 5th, the 3rd and the 2nd string, followed by down strum, bass on the E string, down strum, bass on the A string. Okay, so like, and it makes a fiery. Okay, so once you get to there, play the A string open, or the 5th, and then probably a down strum on the D, G and B strings, and then it's a D7 chord, so we want the first fret on the B string or second string with the second fret on the third string, play that with the lower E string, and then you're going to pick down on that G string, second fret. Okay, so from the beginning of the verse. And it makes a fiery. Okay, so that's the first 8 bars. After that, we're back on a G. So on that G, you're going to play it's just the open second string and the open fifth string together, and then we strum, alternate the bass, strum. D7, so hold down that D7 and play the second and the third string together with the sixth, and then we're going to strum on the second fret on the third string and the fourth fret on the fourth string. So we still got the but we're doing it here. If you listen to the song, you'll hear that the brass section fills out in between Cash's melody line, in between his lyrics. So we're replicating that in our arrangement here. So we've done the D7, and then we strum, and then we go back to our G. We just fill out the sound a bit. So on that G, play the second, third and fifth strings open, and then just keep that bass line moving. So remember, we play those, then we hit the D string, doesn't matter if you get the G in there as well, but we strum down, and then play the low E string, down, A, down, E, down. And you can play down up in between if you want. Like that. I very often will do that. And then we go back to our G, and it's pretty much very similar to the first time. The first time we went, and this time it's just, I think that's the only difference there. Just on that C, I think just play the second and the fifth strings together, both on the fifth fret, followed by a little down strum, and then back. So it's pretty much exactly the same as before. Back to our G, so play that and we just strum through. Okay, so that, as I say, is pretty much exactly the same as before. It's just the melody is ever so slightly different. Listen to the song. I'm sure you know the melody anyway, and you'll hear. And then we're on a G. So this is leading us into the chorus now. So on that G, just play, remember, all open strings, the second, the third and the fifth together. Strum down, up, change the bass note to the low E string, and then down, up, D7, so it's the first fret on the second and the second fret on the third, with the open low E string, and then we get the fourth on the fourth string in there, and then strum that with the second on the third string, so, and then back to our G, so just all open, second, third and fifth, bass or strum, and then 4-2 on the low E string, and that's going to lead us into the chorus. Okay, so let me play through the verse for you once more, get it down, and then as soon as you're ready to, let's move on to the chorus. Here comes the verse. into the chorus.